Well, we're at a great special event here on the near west side of Cleveland at the Centers for Families and Children, and joining us now is the President and CEO of the Centers of Families and Children, Elizabeth Newman. We spoke last year, Elizabeth. Nice to see you again. What a great event is this, and tell us a little bit about this event.
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having us. We love to have the Cleveland Browns here at our Gordon Square Early Learning Center. We're located on the west side of Cleveland. So this afternoon, the Browns are here hosting some great interactive activities for the children and for their families. The parents are here. So I think you're going to see a lot of kids having a lot of fun this afternoon.
What exactly is the Centers for Families and Children?
So we're a human services organization. We focus on three things. The first is supporting early childhood, prenatal all the way up the start of kindergarten. We also serve the mentally ill, and we have a comprehensive workforce development program for people who are looking to get back to work.
And at this facility, you take care of all three?
We do. This is a multi-service site. We also have primary care here and an on-site pharmacy. So lots of services. Every year we serve over 20,000 people across the region.
Well, we're out here in the recreation area. This is a fabulous setup you have right here.
It is. We call this a little oasis. We actually have two outdoor playgrounds here at Gordon Square. So this one is dedicated for our younger children, our toddlers, and our infants. And you can see lots of developmentally appropriate equipment, just colorful spaces, and of course it's a beautiful day.
Well, tell us a little bit about the partnership you guys have with the Cleveland Browns.
Sure. So a few years ago we launched the 2,000 Days Pledge, and what that is, it's a partnership between parents and teachers, our teachers, to work together to support their children's development. And it was through the help of several partners, the Cleveland Browns Foundation especially, that we were able to take the 2,000 Days Pledge to the broader community. And essentially it's a tool that preschools and different groups working with young children can use to really get the families energized and engaged with their child's learning and development.
The magic number is 2,000.
Right.
That's what, from birth to what, kindergarten?
Right. It's roughly the time between birth and the start of kindergarten, and we know that over 90% of brain development actually happens during that critical window. So when we say first 2,000 days, we want you to think of it's a really important time in a child's life to make a difference.
So how do you get people involved? I mean, that's the most important thing. You have parents, you have guardians, you have these little children. So how do you get everybody involved here?
Well, so a key first step is to take the 2,000 Days Pledge, and it's through our work with partners like the Cleveland Browns Foundation, like PNC, the United Way Women's Leadership Council, Cuyahoga County Prefectly, all these different groups working on supporting families during this time frame. So first of all, take the 2,000 Days Pledge, visit us online, but also choose a high-quality preschool when it's time for your child to get ready for school, and be thoughtful in choosing a high-performing elementary school when it's time for kindergarten.
So it's an actual pledge, right?
Right. It has, yes, but really simple. Just three things to remember. The first is to try to make every day count, and we do that by providing families with helpful tips and information on how they can create learning opportunities every day. No toys needed, no special, equipment or tools. Just very simple things they can do on a daily basis to support their children. And then again, choosing a high-quality pre-K, partnering with your pre-K teachers, and when it's time to go to kindergarten, make sure you choose a school that's right for your child.
Elizabeth Newman is our guest. Elizabeth, you really do emphasize those early years, because that's when you really have the full attention of a child, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it's important for parents to know that our job is to really make them the heroes that their children see them as. Right? We want to make these parents heroes in their children's lives.
What makes the 2,000 Days Pledge unique? What is it about that pledge?
Well, what we were just talking about. So it's three things, right? When you pledge to do these three things. And if you're the parent of a young child, I'm a parent of a young child, every day we get bombarded by things we ought to be doing, things we're doing wrong, mistakes we've made, and it can be really overwhelming. And so this is to try to simplify that, kind of cut through the noise and say, if you can focus on these three things, you can make a difference and you can put your child on the right path.
Now, do you have to come here to the centers, or is that part of of it? What really is involved in all of this?
So actually, it's part of a community-wide network. It's happening in preschools, it's happening in child care centers, it's happening in libraries, it's happening in the community. This fall, actually, we're launching a new partnership with Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospitals to bring the 2,000 Days Pledge to pediatrician offices and make it part of the routine wellness visit. So it's in the community. Look us up online, search for us on social media, and take the pledge and get engaged.
Is there anything the public can do?
First of all, right, anytime you have the Browns here, we get a lot of attention, which is great.
Absolutely, right.
So if the people who are listening have young children, take the pledge, but otherwise support investment in early childhood, support the expansion of high-quality pre-K, and really just help us raise awareness on the importance of these very important 2,000 days.
And I'm sure having the Cleveland Browns involved really does help the whole situation.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you want to raise awareness, having the Browns come and be part of it is certainly incredibly helpful. They've been an amazing support. We've been at training camp, we've been at games, talking about the 2,000 Days Pledge, and our families love the Browns. This is a Browns town, a Browns center, so we certainly love to see them out here.
Well, Elizabeth, we've been here twice, and we've had great days. So we just got to keep having these things, right?
Absolutely. If we could have this right every Sunday, we would be set for the season. No, we're lucky. It's a gorgeous day in Cleveland today, and a great day to welcome the Browns.
Elizabeth Newman, President and CEO of Centers for Family and Children. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth.